Welcome back to more Nova Roma as we continue our journey to hopefully grow a massive empire. And right now we're in the midst of a drought, and we've gone through a lot with this town growing. But right now we need to select a new governor. Man, not a lot of positives I'm seeing here. I see a lot of negative traits, and I see Severus here has good for a little bit. He's going to give us, I mean, it's not terrible. I'm gonna go with him though. I'm just gonna reappoint. I know people aren't gonna probably love that, but we're gonna take the greater of the two, I guess. And again, right now with the drought, the issue is the water's not flowing, and that means the aqueduct, the intake, is not going, and that could lead to massive crop failures and hunger and fire. And you already see it here. We may not even have water enough to put out fires. Let's see. We do have a little there. Okay, that's good. At least we have that. We need this drought to hurry up and get the heck out of Dodge. But as always, I want to thank our members, patrons, so much for supporting the channel, as always, for all our content here on the channel. You guys, every single month, keep us moving, keep us going, despite the ups and downs of the YouTube algorithm and whatnot. So thank you guys so very much. A lot of content going on, trying to get things going, continuing in Nova Roma. Have some content going for All Will Fall. I'm giving a first look at that, and then Mad Television Tycoon as well. So lots of good stuff up on the channel for y'all to check out. Hope you're enjoying all of it as much as I'm having fun doing it. I really am. So again, we're at the mercy of the water. We need, okay, it's flowing now. We're out of the drought. The water's flowing. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. That's good news. That's good news for all of us here. So today, what I aim to try to get done today is to grow. We need to get some of these tasks going. We finally appeased all of the various gods, and we are now in a situation where we at least have everything kind of under wraps, and hopefully we're not going to overcomplicate things. So right now, I don't love selling anything because I just don't have a lot. So I'm going to say dismiss, and we'll see you later. We'll try again next time. Maybe we'll have an influx of crops and we'll be okay, because it's a little bit low right now. I am going to also look here. It's kind of hard to see everything. So I'm going to see if there's a way I can make the UI a little bit bigger. Let's see how big that makes it. So if I do this, I don't know if that did anything to the UI necessarily, did it? Still says it's this size. I would like for the UI, I could make it a little bit bigger. That'd be great to see. That way it's easier to see for all of us, all of you, on, especially if you're watching like mobile or something. It's gonna be really hard to see like all my resources and everything. You know what I mean? That could be problematic. So this still is not working. I don't understand exactly. I gotta have to figure that out. I think what I'm gonna have to do for that building that requires the aqueduct is, I think what I'm gonna have is, where is that under? That's, I just deleted it and now I gotta find it again. I think what I'm gonna need for that specifically will have to be, goodness gracious, what was that? I just deleted the iron. Was it the iron mill? Yes, it was the mill. It connects to a functioning aqueduct. So I'm gonna have to actually like build it and then pull an aqueduct piece over to it, because right now I just can't figure that out. We're very good health wise, but I do think we need to grow residential wise. So what I think we're going to do for the time being, right now we're really low on resources for our wood. So we need to look at this to see how we're doing here for forestry. We need to clear land, and we need to get that going, because our wood is very, very low. We are very well off on our stone right now, as well as a bunch of other resources, but we need more. We got another freaking drought. Are you serious, man? The droughts are coming in flurries now at this point. It is not good. That's 2 droughts now in this last year, and hopefully this one's a very short-standing drought, not very long, because we need help. We need help. Happiness is okay. The governor is making people a little bit sad right now because we reappointed the same guy with Severus, but he was the least of the worries overall for me. So, okay, the wood is finally up and running. Look at that. That's much better. Much, much better. Okay, so with that, I think we do need to get our Undertaker going soon. So I'm going to build the Undertaker more over here, like somewhere over here, kind of facing the village a little bit. And then from there, we can get a crematorium or a cemetery or whatever we need, because we need to start being able to bury the dead. That's something we haven't done yet. So we need to be able to get that taken care of. And I need this drought to get the heck out of Dodge. I really do. I really do, because it's so problematic. And I think we're finally about to move out of the drought here in a second. We'll see how long it lasts, as we're in the thick of summer season right now. And then we got to get going for our crops coming up this fall. We need a big crop season, because right now we're a little bit low on our crops, to be all honest with everybody here. We're not doing great with our crops because of just the hit and miss nature of the last year with the seasons, with the droughts that have hit us. We just are very, very low. Even the bathhouses are empty. I mean, it's just problematic for us right now, these droughts. And I'm not exactly sure what we can do to mitigate those droughts. Maybe we need to figure out to do a dam block or a spillway to create reservoirs. That way we can, in the case of a drought, still have water, maybe potentially. I don't know. I don't know if there's any getting around the drought, to be quite frank. But it is a problem, certainly. All right, so we need resources. We need money. We're very low on income right now. Right now we're at a minus 92. Okay, I'm going to have to look at that. So like right now, looking at our taxes, I think we may have to raise tax up to 40%. How unhappy is that going to make people if I do that? We'll see. Trending towards 50. Whatever. We'll deal with it. I mean, when we get a new governor, we'll be able to flip some of that stuff, but we do need to get the tax revenue going more, and we also need to get the trade going more. That way we can grow more income, because we are very poor. The drought's kicking our tail. It's kind of just halted us completely, hasn't it? Like we can't do anything at this point until this drought is finished. I mean, we're in the fall. We're in the season right now where we're supposed to be able to grow crops and sustain. Unable to extract water because the water level is too low. Here we go. The water's raising now. The water's raising. Excellent. Yeah, that's what we need. We need the water level to rise. We need the water levels to rise. That's the biggest thing right now for us. We need water to sustain our villagers, to sustain our peoples. As we now enter winter, we missed a complete harvesting season pretty much. Not a lot to harvest, I don't think, after that season. Happiness is going to start to climb towards 60 now. That's excellent. It's a little low still, but we can make do. We do have a goal almost done here. We need to build a toolsmith. We need to build a dam at least 4 blocks large. We need to offer some more bread, build a weaponsmith, grow our citizenship. Okay, so we're going to start focusing on right now building buildings. we're gonna focus first and foremost on just trying to grow more. We need more population. We also need to get more stockpile. The stockpile is very close to being full, so we're gonna go here and build another stockpile there. More stockpiles, because we're getting full on some of our inventory, to be quite honest. In terms of our research, we have 6 points right now. Could get a warehouse eventually, but I think what we want to maybe go towards next is the dam and spillways, the next upgrade. So we need 2 more points for that, which means we need to get one of these challenges done as soon as possible, which means we need to probably build the toolsmith, which we can't afford right now. It costs gold and we are poor. I mean, we don't even have enough people. We don't have enough gold to pay our temple workers or our entertainers in areas. I mean, we are just so not well off right now. And I'm not exactly sure how we can make more gold. Like what? I mean, we're making 488 a year in tax revenue. The only thing I can think to do is we're making 36 here. I don't know. We're gonna have to figure out some ways to bring in more revenue. Certainly will. Fountain, drinkable water. So we can build this like over here somewhere. There's 20 gold. Merchants here. Okay, this is good news. We need to see if we can find ways to trade some stuff now. So We have fish. It's not a ton. I'm going to sell 35 of our fish. Bread I'm keeping. We'll sell 15 of our clay, and salts we haven't started using yet. So I'm going to do 25 for the salt. That's going to get us 200 to 266 now. We'll say see you later. We'll worry about you another day. Okay, so that helps us right now. In the meantime, we get some revenue starting to roll, and now we can go get this toolsmith to produce. So nearby residents will not like having a toolsmith, right? So I'm going to focus on the toolsmith being over here. And then I still need to figure out how to do the iron ore mill. So I'm going to build one of these off more to this side here. I'm going to get some stone roads to connect, and then I want to go aqueduct to connect to it, but we need to build it first. So we're going to build this first, and then hopefully big hope, we'll be able to be okay. So we're going to get the stone roads built, connect over here. May build another one out this way just to cover all areas there. Mitigate the issues, guys. We're going to be okay. All right, so we got the toolsmith thing done. Great. So that gets us the points we need. We have 11 research points. And again, we are going to go to the dam spillway, the dam and spillway. So this is how this works. A spillway prevents overflowing. Everything will be constructed as a group. The water is only simulated and cannot damage your city in planning mode. Again, it blocks water. So if I wanted to, I can build that right here. We'll build one right there. Okay. Oh, don't cancel. What does that need to connect to if I do anything there? Add a spillway? What's the spillway do? Prevents overflowing. Oh boy, where do I want to build a spillway at though? Like right here? I don't know. Well, I don't know. I'm kind of nervous about that. We're gonna see. No, I don't want to be. Start project. Water simulation here. So there's no water in there. Whatever, we're going to start the project. We're going to see. I don't know if I know what I'm doing at all there. This first time I messed with this feature in the game. So we're going to learn by trial and error. That's the plain, simple, honest truth right there, chat. We're going to learn by just doing trial and error and see if we can figure that out as we get that built. Happiness is still doing solid overall. It's going up a little bit. And we're getting this constructed. So then once we get that done, now freeze. We go aqueduct here. Yes. Too steep. Too steep. What's the issue here? Must connect to a water tower or another aqueduct. So too steep, water would flow too fast. Adding a curve or... Okay, so hold on. What if I did this? What if I went here? Still says too steep. Okay. Let's try this. Let's go here. Here? No? Now we're good. Okay, now we're good. So just trying to slow down the water so it takes a few routes there. And then once we get that, we'll be able to have a iron ore mill. Very interesting. Very interesting. We're going to see how that plays out for us. We're almost going to have that done. The weaponsmith. We don't even have that researched yet, do we? Weaponsmith? We do. Okay, good. So that's going to be under, probably under military? Yes. Takes iron and charcoal, forges them into armaments, produces noise and smoke. Okay, so the residents won't like that. So we're going to build that over here next to the toolsmith. Excellent. So we're going to be able to start building up military because I have a feeling we're going to be needing that sooner rather than later. And we just got this done. Excellent. Excellent. Oh my goodness. So many challenges done. So many challenges done. Okay, so we have 23 points now. What? Okay, let's sit here. Let's see what we want to get. Stone walls could be excellent. Large fountain. Public toilets provide a sanitary place for your citizens to relieve themselves. Must build near a water tower. 7 points right there. We can get a bath library, a bath gym, a gym. Interesting. We can get a bath garden, a grand temple. We'll have to do that at some point. I'm thinking we go theater, Charlotte racetrack. Bro, that's sick. Gladiator school, and then we can get a coliseum. Some of these things sound awesome, but I'm going to get the large building here, and then we're going to be able to unlock a barber and a domus. What's this? A large fancy house that space for 15 residents and 2 heads of the households. Bringing food and other things. Prefers access to water towers. Yields the most tax revenue per. Okay, that's good. That's excellent. We're going to save our points then, if that's the case. And we're going to move from here. So we just unlocked the theater, which cost a pretty penny. Can't afford it. And let's get this large buildings going here. So we need to get this going. We're going to build this right here. We're going to build one right here. And this will be right next to our bathhouse as well. Hopefully that will be good for us. We'll see. Again, this is still being constructed. It's going to take probably several years, I'd have to imagine, for that to get done. The aqueduct is currently in progress, I should say. We're doing okay. We're doing okay overall. We can go up to 272 residents. Once we get this built, that's going to be more. Don't let that burn down. We're just trying to build it. Please. I don't need that taking damage before we even get it up. You know what I mean? Holy crap. Okay. So we're hitting another winter. Severus has 3/4 of a year left remaining on his contract with us. And we're just waiting for this aqueduct to get finished up here. Once that's done, we'll be getting that rolling. Okay. Hopefully we'll have a good yield after this winter season. We're going to be going to spring, and we need another good yield. So right now we're okay in terms of our food. We have a low chance of plague, very low chance of viral plague, and high life expectancy, which is excellent to see. Looking down over here. What's this here? Consult the gods. Okay, there's nothing to consult, to be quite honest. We got immigrant ships coming. Well, we're full, so we're going to send you back home. I'm sorry. We don't literally have any more space for anything. Toolsmith, let's raise you up a little bit here. Get that going. Invading army approaches. Hold on, freeze. 7 people. Okay, we're going to test this. Last episode, we tried this, guys. We recruited our militia, and it failed. We couldn't even do anything with it. So we're going to recruit this now. It says recruiting. Complete. We got 7 points now. Oh, boy. So eventually, it may not be a bad idea to have the infantry barracks. We're going to get that done. Oh, boy. We're being attacked from 2 sides. We're being attacked from the north and the south. Oh, boy. Well, are we 2 arms yet? No, we're not. Please, guys, hurry up. This needs to hurry. Maybe I need to have this always ongoing. Okay, so they're almost here. The people are here. We need to get ready for the attack. I'm going to say this area is probably going to be the area we want to go to first. So let's go there. Here they go. They're moving. They're moving. 2 arms. 2 arms. Here we go. Here we go. Attack. Attack. First time seeing a battle take place here, chat. Here we go. Here we go. We're fighting. We're fighting. Oh my goodness. They're pushing through. They're pushing through. No. Take them out. Oh my gosh. What's happening over here? They're setting fire to the walls. Rebuild. Are they in town? They are. Where are my people? Where's my armament here? Militia. Attack. Attack them. Attack them. They're stealing money from us, man. 100 gold. No, sir. Not allowed. They're taking our gold. We can't afford that at all. All right, we took them out. We just regained our gold. We need to go attack these guys. Let's go. Let's go. Attack. Attack, attack. Do not die. They're trying to take our banks. They're coming for our gold and our wealth. But this is the most insane attack we've seen yet. Thankfully, we've survived most of it. We are taking them out. Excellent. And then we have just this remaining army here. That looks like they're fleeing. They're trying to get back to the ship. So we're going to be good. I think we're good. We'll tell them to disband. Holy crap. What a fight. That was pretty cool. We are down a little bit now, though. Oh, no, we're not. We built this building. So sweet. So here's what the large insula looks like. Very nice. What do we want to try to get here for this? Fishing hut, swine herd. This is interesting. So raises pigs to be slaughtered for meat. Pigs need to eat wheat and apples to be able to reproduce. Produces meat near year round. Okay, they won't like the smell. Of course they won't. It's pigs. Of course they won't. So we'll build that over here. We'll do 2 just to get that started. That could be interesting. So that could be very interesting. So we absolutely need to get we need to get population up more because we need more apple harvesters, since that's gonna be much more important now. I'm gonna actually turn that up to higher. And I think right now our charcoal makers, we're gonna drop that down to about 20. The quarry, I'm gonna drop down to about 25. And I think temple workers will keep where we're at because I need to bring in tax revenue. Need money. I absolutely need money. Okay, so what does that do now for our stuff here? Swine. Yeah, we need that up. Okay, so we're gonna be good. We should be good now in terms of getting the yield we need. Our people are hungry. You need bread? Like legit bread? Bread. Hold on. Do we have that researched? To make bread? We can make bread, but is that a different type, I guess, is the thing I'm asking. The large bakery, right? I'm assuming that's what it needs to be. I don't know. I may have expanded a bit too high, too much. It says they need access to all these different things. Well, you should have food coming in. I'm going to be honest. I don't know. Let's go here to shops. Put a food counter in. Maybe 2. Just to be safe. We'll see what we can do there. We have 13 people idle right now. That's crazy. Let's increase stuff then. If we have people idle, that's a problem. I'd rather not have people idle. Our people are hungry. Our homes have no food. Well, we're trying to work on that. We're trying to work on food for you. How do we get access to them? They should start coming in. The food should start coming in. They're you see here, they're coming in. They're bringing resources. So y'all just had to be patient. We're coming. We're bringing stuff. It's just gonna take a bit of time, I suppose. Market. Here's what I may do. I think we're gonna go to the forum. We're gonna build another small forum over here. Just a small one. And then in that forum, I'm going to go with the market. And we're going to go with like a wheat market here, or a bread market. And a wine market. A fish market. And a pork market. We'll get that going in there. All right, water wielding. Create your first dam project. That is done. So we finished it. The dam and spillway is finished. Excellent. Excellent. We have a dead worker over here that just died. RIP. You don't still have any place to go, unfortunately, because we did build this. We built the Undertaker, but there's no cemetery, so we need to look at that real quick. Funeral services. So we can get a, what's this called? A columbarium. It provides 75 niches to store remains. Or we can get like an actual cemetery itself, like a grid. Let's build the cemetery like this. People won't like it being nearby, but we can build one of these like this. I think that's fine enough. Like this house won't love it, but they'll be okay. like overall they'll be okay. All right, and we got to get a new governor now, finally. Okay, so we're not going to get Severus again. We do have a couple that have, I mean, he's welcoming. He's going to bring in more immigrant ships. This guy right here, fewer immigrant ships, which right now is not the end of the world, and less construction costs. So we'll go with him for now. So Talus, for 3 years, welcome. Welcome in, Talus. And how are we doing here now? We still trying to bring in income, money and food. Right now, a lot of our food is barely breaking even at all. Like, we are just not even close. So we're going to have to increase all of this, like maximize it. I really do think we're going to have to maximize all this. I do. So gosh, it's very difficult because we need clay diggers. We're now a bustling town. We're now a large town. That's very nice to see. Charcoal makers is fine. We're going to drop that down still a little bit. The quarry, we're going to drop down in half. Builders, we're going to drop down to 18. Temple workers, I'm going to drop down to 45. Hopefully that will be okay. We'll see. Because now we're growing to the point where our resources are not keeping up with the influx of populace. And that's leading to problems. That's leading to major problems for us. But hopefully with the meat coming in here from the swine herds, we can mitigate some of those issues, as we are maxed out at 512 citizens. We have 37 people not working at all. We are capacity too, which is, I mean, that's awesome to see. But I'm very curious to see if we need to actually get more farming going than if that's the case. Ships here, we may need to buy some food. We may need to spend a little bit of gold here. So let's see what we can give up. Yes, we can give that up. Fish, I'm hesitant to give up. I'll give up some salts. I'll give up some heck of a pottery. Yeah, pottery, give that up for sure. 10 of this, sell. All right, so that puts us at 384 gold now, and we need food. We need a lot of things. We need apples. That's 100 gold. We need bread, which you don't have any bread to give, so that sucks. I guess we can go with meat. Give me 50 meats. 50, I said. 282. Whew, that's a lot. Okay, let's go 15. That's better. Pork, pottery, olives. We'll just go with what we got there. Dismiss. All right. So we get a little bit coming in, but it's not a ton. Pretty expensive, to be honest, too. Looking at our stuff here, we still need to make offerings on our war armaments and things of that nature. We could also do the barracks at some point here. If we go down the military here, train a centurion here to live and fight. Employees support workers to train and collect food. If the centurion has taken losses in battle, they can recuperate to full strength. Okay, interesting. So we can build this. I'm thinking right there, smack dab in the middle between some charcoal. Make citizens happy. We're up to 80 happiness, y'all. That is the highest I think we've ever had it. That is insane. That's great to see, though. I feel like I'm at the movie theater every time we get an achievement in this game. It does the whole THX, whatever it is called. The, you know, y'all know. If you grew up like I did in the 90s and 2000s with movies and whatnot, I don't hear it at theaters anymore, but they used to do it all the time. All right, so this is not happening. What is going on here? What do we need? Iron production? What's our iron at? We're at 54 on iron. We slowing down over here, guys? What are we doing? Should be okay. Should have people working over here. I mean, I know it still says we have people. Okay, hold on. Let's go to the quarries. We'll increase that up to 30. We'll increase this to 20. Stockpile up a little bit here. Our market people, increase that. We'll increase the mining all the way. Clay. Let's go builders up to... That's good. Temple workers up a little bit there. Masons up 2. Shopkeepers up to 20. We should be better now because of that. What's that do to our farming? Farming, that hurts just the grape farmers basically right now. Okay, that's fine. How are we doing here for food for you now? Better. Better than it was, anyway. All right, we'll build this one here now. And we're going to try to keep growing. I mean, I don't know what else we need to do other than just keep growing and keep managing our materials. That's the biggest thing we can do and need to focus on right now. So that's what we're going to do is we keep trying to build in and get great yields. Let's look here to see. We need more apple trees. They keep saying that's a big thing we are going to need more and more and more of. We need to find more plentiful farmland for ourselves, to be honest. Like down here. But we got to extend our roads. So we could try to get more farmland down there. We could also move, get this farmland going here. Make that more for our stuff. Make that all apple trees right there. Apple harvesters anyway. We'll see. All right. So we're building that next big building. The next big upgrade I'd like to be able to get is maybe the large bakery to be able to just be more productive in that regard. Maybe the fish salting workshop produces bad smell. Maybe the butcher takes pork from swine herds to use tools and uses tools to break it down to more servings. That could be good. Olive trees and olive press. That's something. So we may start moving more into the agri area, but also I would like to look at the barber. I think that's just going to make happiness happen. And then this is interesting too. Biggest, most fancy stuff. This is for happiness. This is for protection. Cavalry. Ooh, that'll be sick. Terrain engineering. Of course, shipyard. So we could have boats to protect us. Interesting. What's this going to do here? Transports goods between docks. Shrewd deal making applies a 10% discount on merchants' purchases greater than 50 items and 20% discount on purchases greater than 100 items. Large pottery to make them happy and buy wineries and olive presses in production. Okay. So they use that for increased production. Interesting. Everything building on each other. You know, the different layers here, the different elements here. It's nice to see. We're cutting down trees here to be able to grow and get more apple trees up, because we need the apples not only for our citizens, but we also need them for our swine, along with wheat. Large kiln just burned down. Not great to see. We're gonna get that fixed immediately. We're also gonna fix this. Okay, we're hungry. Where? Who's hungry? Show me. Was it the new building there? Yeah. So you're hungry. Bread. I mean, we're trying to get enough food to come in here. It's been difficult, man. It's been so mightily difficult. All right, let's look at farms. Okay, we need more farms. We need more farmland. That's the biggest thing right here for us. So we're gonna go, I guess, just focus over here. All this green, lush space we have here. Get some stuff going. One person died of starvation. Crap. Not what we need. I mean, do y'all have food? This is built. Has no residents right now. Okay, that's why. They're bringing in food. They're bringing in food here. I think we also will upgrade our roads in town as well, just to speed people up and get moving. I feel like we're so freaking slow now. It could be a bit of an issue. So let's speed things up a little bit with our buildings. At least in here. All right, there we go. Beautiful. There we go. That's going to make everything move a little better for us now. Let's replace all this. Get our speedy ways going here. Right, very good. So we're using a ton of our stone there, but I don't really care. We're just trying to help us. Coin, we are poor. Shoot. We know what to do. We know what to do. We tax the crap out of y'all. We're already at a 40% tax, so we're going to keep it as it is, actually. I don't want to make it worse. 40% tax, it is what it is. We just got to deal with it. We just got to deal with it and make ends meet. I spent a ton of money. I didn't realize the roads were so expensive. I was just doing it willy-nilly. That's my mistake in hindsight. My bad. Okay, so another winter's upon us. We have okay resources overall for food. They want wine. You don't have wine. I'm sorry. Okay, we got a dock. We got a merchant ship here. Let's sell you wood. Let's sell you clay. Let's sell apples. We do have a little bit of an abundance on apples. We're going to do fish. We'll sell you the fish for sure. 51 is all we're getting on that? That's crap. That's not very good. I do think we need to get bread from you. Like 20 bread or 25 bread. What's that going to be at 100? Oof. Let's go 15 and just say good and see you later. Give us a little bit of bread there. That helps a little bit on a buffer, through, especially through the winter. We need it. We're almost already at capacity. We need wine to get built out there. I mean, everything's in terms of our actual like health, food, health, happiness, and integrity. We're doing solid. Like there's no issues there. The issue is right now is just resources and growth. Like we need more resources. We need more growth. That's kind of the only main issue we're having right now. 79 apple harvesters. Okay, we're going to lower that to 70 because that's bonkers. 34 people decided to stay. Holy moly. Okay. Again, we're trying to get all this going here for our agriculture, for wheat farming. Welcome our new citizens in. Welcome to Gobotchville. We are doing as best as we can. We're trying to make ends meet. We're trying to make ends meet. And here they come. All right. Very good. Very good. So, I'm very curious to see how this is going to work with the infantry barracks, with the different things. Like if I go here now, I have a recruit 32 out of 32. Okay. It's interesting. So we are full again. We are back to capacity. Back to capacity. Okay. It's not bad, but it's not great. It's not great. I'd like to get a big theater at some point, but we are a little bit low on stone at this current juncture. We are going to build a food counter or two in here for y'all, just to get some shops going. And I think a couple statues wouldn't be the end of the world. So let's get like a lion something over here, like a lion. Something y'all kind of dig, like a little bit, give you some more happiness. That'll be okay. Okay, the spillway and all that stuff still doing solid enough. So if we do have a flood happen, that's going to be interesting to see how that works. That should protect us anyway, if we have any excess flooding. Okay, this is done. Great. All right, so let's see that. So now we're up to wheat farmer at 73. Let's cut it down to 67 and 67. Puts us at 48 for grapes. Shopkeepers, still pretty low, to be quite honest. Mining industry, I think we can drop that down a little bit. Charcoal's good. Stockpile's good. We'll go one more for that. Quarry, we'll go down a little bit for that. Builders, we're good. Temple, I'll drop that to 45. Okay. And now that should put us in a pretty good number for our grape farmers. Is maxed out now. Excellent. Excellent. So if that's the case, we'll increase our shopkeepers, our winemakers, our bakers, and my market people. Excellent. All right, so we are rocking and rolling along. We were trying to grow our income a little bit. We do have 2 people that are not working right now. I can fix that. Now you're working. We don't have a place for anybody to not do their job. We got to do what we got to do to make ends meet. And we're up to 272 now. We're at minus 67 year to year. We're at plus 34, minus 24, 0. Plus 10, minus 25, plus 13, and plus 12. So Still not perfect in terms of the right resources we need. How are we doing? Like, are we producing this at all? Are we getting any meat coming in at all? Doesn't appear that way, does it? All right. Sell wheat. Yes, we'll sell our excess wheat. We'll sell our excess fish. I'll sell you some 20 of that. Boom, that's 120 in the pocket. And now, what do we need immediately? Maybe a little bit of wine. Maybe wine's okay. Bread's okay. It's the pork. It's the pork. So let's go like 25 pork. We'll buy that. We'll do that. Okay, there we go. See you later. Get a little bit of pork coming in here. We're poor again, but we're going to get that up. It's not going to be a problem. We're about to get a new governor anyways. They're doing their thing. Good to see. Okay. So we're making everything work. We've almost closed out a year here. 7 people stayed. That puts us at capacity. Again, 552. Again, looking at our things here. We're trying to get armaments and stuff going. It's just going to take a while. Like, some of these goals are going to take a hot minute to be able to get everything going. We're on fire here. Get it out. Please. Please get that out. Today? Goodness gracious. That thing's going to burn down. Goodness gracious. All right, so we are full city again. I mean, I have a feeling the things we're working on now, we're going to really have to ramp up the production because, like, right now, this is not yielding much. We have water coming in. We're producing 6 a year, consuming 2 a year. So it's just like the iron. We got to get the iron going more. So the iron ore worker. So where is that at? That would be under toolsmith, weaponsmith, salt workers. I mean, I don't know what the hang up is there for that. Unless we're just not producing enough from here. Do we need this to start getting a little bit higher? Because we're producing here. Certainly are producing there, are we not? Looking here. Is there anything we... Nothing there. Okay, well. Not sure. Not sure what the hiccup is there then. So another day. People heading out to work. And y'all, I think we're in a pretty good spot. So we're going to close off today. We're going to get our next governor. I see one right here. He's automatically got a plus. He's got 2 good traits, reducing building degradation and reducing fires from starting and spreading. I think we take those. I think we take that. So Nias here, welcome for 3 years. And I think we move from there. So I think next time we pick back up in this game, we're going to try to figure out how we can just maximize our agri and see if we can figure out maybe start to get more going for our other gods we need to sustain. Like, we need to get better bread. We need to get armaments and tools built more. But the biggest thing is we just need to keep growing, keep staying net positive in all our categories as best we can. But y'all, if you enjoyed, as always, thank you so much. Stay safe. God bless. If you want to share this and see more, subscribe, hit that bell, and we'll see you all back here in the next one. Y'all take it easy.